Okay, question 43, we have a geometry question here. Rectangular box and rectangular pyramid have the same dimensions for their bases and heights. So how does the volume of the box compare to the volume of the pyramid? So what we're talking about here is the box, the rectangular box and rectangular pyramid. So if they're both standing up, their bases have the same dimensions and they're just as tall as each other. It's just, of course, the pyramid is going to come up to a point and the box is going to go straight up. Now, I will tell you we're talking about volume here. In the rectangular box, the volume calculation is the length times the width, and this would be the base times the height. So that is the volume of our box. All right, and see if I can write out box over here. So this is the box, the rectangular box. Now, the only difference in the rectangular box and the rectangular pyramid is the formula for the pyramid is 1/3 of the length times the width times the height. And this is for the, all right, I'll just put PY for the pyramid. So sometimes we see this length times width denoted as a capital B. That's simply saying the area of the base. And the rectangular box and the rectangular pyramid have the same dimensions for their bases. So the length times width here is going to be the same thing as the area of the base here, length times width. The only thing different we're doing is we're taking 1/3 to get the volume of the pyramid. So we want to know, how does the volume of the box compare to the volume of the pyramid? So the box is going to be the inverse of 1/3. So the box is going to be 3 times the volume of the pyramid. So let's look at our answer choices. A, the volume is the same. No, they're not the same. B, the volume of the box is twice the volume of the pyramid. No, that is incorrect. And C, the volume of the box is 3 times as large as the pyramid. And that is true because we're taking the inverse of 1/3, which would make the box, because we're comparing the box now to the pyramid, and the box is 3 times larger than the pyramid. So that rules out D. The volume of the box is 4 times as large as the pyramid. So we had to know our volume calculations on that. The other way you can think about this is the way I talk about it sometimes, is that we could take 3 rectangular pyramids that have the same dimensions of the base and the height, and we could cut those up. Now we'd have to cut them up, but we could cut them up and we could fit those into a rectangular box. Or if you could imagine this, you had a rectangular pyramid, and you could fill it up. So you could fill it up 3 times, and whatever you fill it up with each time, you could pour it into that rectangular box, and you could do that 3 times. So you can fit the volume of 3 pyramids, you can fit those into one box, where the box will hold 3 times the volume of the pyramid.